On your own on a bed-to-bed-to-bed-to trip. On a bed-to-bed-to-bed-to trip.
Hello guys, this is ClutchThreeGod or C3G or C3God, and this is my first basketball video. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I'm just going to jump straight into it. There is an broad array of NBA players' upbringings and stories. They range as far as Giannis Antetokounmpos to Jimmy Butler's. These stories all share some quality. Each of these players that have had these stories all had cold and hard childhoods. Caron Butler is no different. Caron Butler was born on March 13, 1980 in Racine, Wisconsin, and is 6'7" and 228 pounds, and plays the small forward position. Surprisingly, as a child, Caron never dreamed of playing professional basketball. He even has said, "You know, basketball is just a pastime. I didn't look years down the road. I was just trying to survive that minute, that next hour, that next second. I didn't look to the future like that." Starting at age 11 or 12, Butler turned to drug dealing to make money. When he was only 15 years old, he was arrested following police finding drugs and a gun in his locker. This ended with him in a juvenile correctional facility, and after an altercation with another inmate, he found himself in solitary confinement. One specific day, after being released, Caron was home sick in bed, and then the police just burst into his house. This was January 1998, and earlier that day, an informant told the police that they had bought drugs from the house that Butler lived in. Police officer Rick Geller got a search warrant to look at Butler's previous history and thought this would be an easy case to win. This officer told sources, "As this conversation progressed, all of a sudden I started noticing things. Instead of stereotyping, I noticed burns on his hand. And I said, 'Where are you working at now?' He replied, 'I'm at Burger King.' Incidentally, he took heat from guys who were still slinging dope out there because why work at Burger King when you can just sling dope? But somehow, he hung in there. They only found $11 in his pocket, which suggested he wasn't selling drugs at the time. Rick Geller also says, "When I talked to him, I could see tears in his eyes." He declined to charge Butler. "It could have went the wrong way," mentions Butler, "but it didn't." And he was clowned for that decision he made because police officers were like, "Why didn't you convict that kid?" And he was like, "I didn't think he was guilty, and he is a good kid and a good person." And if you have more situations like that and more officers out there doing that, I think a lot of change will happen. If Caron had been charged, he would have spent a decade in prison. A decade. That means everything Caron has done, or could have done, would have been gone. You would think, like most cases, youths that start their lives this way end up living most of their life in prison, or worse, dead. However, this was not the case for Butler. It was obvious from an early age Butler had promise as a basketball player. Once he was out of prison, he had a brief career at Washington Park High School. He then enrolled at Maine Central Institute, where Jim Calhoun offered him a scholarship to play at UConn. Butler averaged 15.6 points per game and 7.6 rebounds per game to lead the Huskies his rookie season. His sophomore season, Caron averaged 20.3 points per game and 7.5 rebounds per game, leading the Huskies to both regular season and tournament Big East titles. He was named Co-Big East Player of the Year, sharing the honor with Pitt's Brandon Knight, and made second-team All-American. He led the Huskies to Elite Eight, but was cut short despite his 32 points against the Terrapins. Caron declared for the 2002 draft after the season. Butler was selected with the 10th overall pick by the rebuilding Miami Heat. He started in all 78 games he played in despite being a rookie. Even though Miami had a dismal season, Caron proved to be a notable rookie, winning Rookie of the Month 4 times and also being selected in the rookie game. By season's end, he would be named NBA All-Rookie Team. Personally, I think Caron has one of the best stories of an NBA player. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more content like this. Also comment down below on how I did on my first basketball video. I know this video is kind of short and condensed a lot of information into a short amount of time, but anyways, thank you guys for watching. It's your boy C3G signing out. Remember, keep splashing.